and the whole woods exploded. I'm trying to get to these people's house.
Okay,
it's coming up toward them.
Know that we have to start over. It's so hard.
It's just hell. We're praying for rain.
It's devastating, very devastating. When you spend half your life building your life to retire, to do this, and then you get wiped out in 1 second.
Well, I'm a survivor. The sun came up. The sky's no longer got smoke in it. So tomorrow's a new day.
Breaking news, breaking weather, and your complete forecast in the first 10 minutes. This is Fox 23 News at 10.
Oppressive heat, a severe drought, and a lot of flames have produced what some have called the perfect storm, but there's been nothing, of course, perfect about Oklahoma's firestorm. State officials say has now scorched more than 90,000 acres in the past 4 days.
Devastating. These fires have proven to be deadly as well. A body was found inside of a burned home in Cleveland County.
Investigators tonight continue to try to determine how many fires may have been intentionally set.
And the latest count, 120 structures have been destroyed, including dozens of homes. Donations of food and supplies restoring at least some level of normalcy. But we do have team coverage for you tonight as Oklahomans show their resilience.
We begin with Fox 23's Adam Palooka looking at the extreme emotional toll this is taking on firefighters and first responders. Adam. And we begin right away with the continuing search for 2 baby girls who were in a pickup reported stolen tonight in East Tulsa. An Amber Alert has been issued.
All right, we are getting an update right now. The children are identified as 1-year-old Soraya, who was pictured right here, and 5-month-old, not 4-month-old, but 5-month-old. Her name is Zavria, and this is a new picture that we have gotten, both taken from a truck in 21st and I-44 area.
Yeah, those girls were in the parents' 2004 dark blue Ford F-150 with this tag number 212BNE. All of this happening in East Tulsa, not far from our station actually, I-44 21st Street exit in that area. That is where Adam Palooka is. He's been there for the last an hour or so now. Adam, the area behind you it looks a lot more quiet. Have they moved?
Clay,
Police?
I have some good news. They have found 4 or 5-month-old Xavier. They say she was found near 2400 East Newton Street. What we're told is that the person who lives in that house heard someone kicking at the door. When they opened the door, they found the baby at their doorstep. They knew it was that child after watching the news and hearing the descriptions of the child. But what we don't know right now is where 1-year-old Soraya is, where the car is, or where the suspect is. So police are right now moving their efforts up to 2400 East Newton Street. But the good news is that 4 or 5-month-old Xavier has been found. The caller told police that the baby was healthy, doing fine, but a big question mark right now: where is 1-year-old Soraya? Where is the suspect? And where is that dark blue 2004 F-150 pickup truck?
Adam, police, it's a wonderful news that one of the children has been found and is okay. Have you talked to them about what this might imply? I mean, if you have somebody who's stolen a truck and then they panic, they see children in the truck, he's trying to break into a home would seem to be to get that child somewhere where it's warm, because it's cold out there tonight. And I guess the concern, Shara, I was just thinking about that. If this man has ditched this truck someplace and that child is still inside, it is cold tonight. And Adam, help me here. How far away, do you know, how far from the scene was the youngest child found?
I am not 100% sure, but this is what we were hearing from TPD, is that 2400 East Newton is somewhere in North Tulsa. Right now we're in East Tulsa, so it's at least a couple miles away. I did ask them, I said, well, where is the other child? They said, we don't know, but we think there's a good chance she's in that area near 2400 East Newton, and that is why we are going to move our search efforts up there. The police seem very optimistic. Obviously a great sign that they found the 4 or 5-month-old Xavier, but they do obviously want to reunite these parents with both their children, so that's why they're taking this search effort up there.
Adam, are you trying to say something to us?
Yeah, I have Sergeant John Adams from the Tulsa Police Department with me right now. Sergeant Adams, we were just talking. You found the youngest child. What does that mean for the search for the 1-year-old?
Well, we're moving our search efforts up to that area, which is about Apache and Lewis. So we're moving up into that area right now. Actually, Apache and Pine area, Apache Lewis area, down in through there. Someone, about probably 12 minutes ago, kicked on the front door. When the homeowner went to the door, they found the 5-month-old there. They took the 5-month-old in. We've got officers on the ground. The baby is fine. No sign of the 1-year-old, so we've got as many officers as we can hold that area with to get out on foot, and we're looking at that area now.
Do you feel like there's a good chance the 1-year-old is in that area?
We're hoping. But with this weather, we got to find, if she is in the area and she's out in this weather, we got to get there.
Any indication that the suspect is in that area? Did the person see what direction they went if there was a person?
They didn't see anything. So we're doing a canvass to see if anybody saw anything. They are telling us they didn't see anything. They heard the loud kick on their door.
Would you encourage people who live in that area to look?
Absolutely. Walk outside, help us look. It is cold right now, and if there's a 1-year-old walking around in that area, we need to find her.
Again, and that 1-year-old is wearing a pink onesie. If you see anything, call 911 as soon as possible. We're going to stay on this story. Fox 23 will bring you the latest throughout this newscast online and on our Facebook pages and Twitter accounts. Guys.
Our breaking news continues with the best of news right now. We're hearing the 1-year-old baby girl has been found.
At another location, Dante Carter is on scene right now. Dante, what can you tell us? They just find that little girl?
Yeah, what I can tell you is they just found both babies. The one baby's been found over here at the 2200 block of East Newton here. The other one, they said, has been found at the 2400 block of East Admirable. Basically, what they're telling us is an older lady called to somebody kicked in her door. When she came out to see what all the commotion was, she found the baby in her house laying there. So that's when the police came over to get that baby. And they're heading over. Right now, what I'm told is they're setting up to get the truck.
Dante, can you tell us where was the 1-year-old found at the 2400 block of East Admiral?
Okay, obviously, Dante, still getting that information that's just coming in. This is what we can. Okay, Dante, what we wanted to confirm here, we know in the first case, around 9:45, the youngest child, a 5-month-old, was found virtually on a doorstep. Somebody kicked on the door. The homeowner came and found the youngest baby there. Tell us again now. Tell us again now. The 1-year-old girl found in a different location along, you said, off Admiral, right?
That's correct.
Okay, and was that baby? Did they actually kick in the door in that case as well?
I'm not sure. I'm not too clear on those details right now. They said this is all coming in right now. I'm standing right next to the police officer who told me that they just found the other baby.
Adam Palooka has been covering this from moment one there outside the Shoreline Apartments. Are you still there, or have you moved, Adam?
Clay, I was the first news reporter on scene here, and I'm going to stay here hopefully until the parents get back with their children. It is such good news that we're hearing initial reports that both 1-year-old Soraya and her 4-month-old sister Xavier have been found in North Tulsa. This all unfolded around 8:30 tonight as the parents were trying to move stuff from one car to another. They left their Ford F-150 running with the keys inside and both girls in the back. Before they knew it, somebody had jumped into that pickup truck and was turning around to steal the car. The father tried to chase after him, but it was too late. We didn't even know what direction the car went in, but now we are hearing that both children have been found in North Tulsa. Obviously, there are a lot of questions that still need to be answered, but the biggest one, where are these two little girls, have been answered, and I know a lot of people in Tulsa and across Green Country were praying for this resolution.
I don't know if you can fill in the blanks yet, but we have heard, you told us first that the youngest child, the 5-month-old, is in good condition. Have you heard how the 1-year-old is doing? And I'm also curious about the parents. Are they still there? Have they been reunited with either child, or are they going to the children?
Clay, from what I know, the mom of these two children, who I did speak with earlier this evening, she is right now at the Mingo Valley Division of the Tulsa Police Department. I do not know if they plan to take her to the scene to reunite with the girls or if the girls will be brought to her. But that is as much as I know right now. I don't know much more about the 1-year-old being found because, as you know, this just happened within the last 5 minutes. So hopefully we'll be able to fill in some of those blanks, answer some of those questions in the hours to come.
All right, we just have a little bit of time left, so we're going to make it quick. The big news, those 2 girls that they've been looking for from East Tulsa have been found just in the last few moments. The second child was found, Sharon.
Yeah, first one found in the 2400 block of East Newton. Second one found a short time later in the 2400 block of East Admiral. We do know the F-150 Ford pickup truck was ditched in that area. That is the truck that was ditched. The suspect is still at large. He's described as a Hispanic man in his 30s, 5'9", 230 pounds, wearing a gray jacket.
Maybe in that area around Admiral. Again, that truck stolen with the children inside earlier tonight in East Tulsa. Happy ending. I'm so glad we did hear that the youngest child is okay. We're still waiting on the condition of the 1-year-old girl, hoping she's doing okay tonight. Wow. All right, take a look at that. It's the kind of money it's hard to imagine. The largest lottery prize in U.S. history up for grabs in the Mega Millions jackpot. And we're going to have the winning numbers for you in mere moments. Look at all this stuff displayed on the desk tonight. Let's see if I can get where you can. There we are. It is a bunch of money, right? You see all these money bundles. Each bundle is $10,000. So you see here about $3.5 million. We added it up. We really did. There's a 95% chance someone or a group of people will win significantly more than that. The jackpot at an estimated $640 million. Today, the lines for tickets were often long as Americans wagered nearly $1.5 billion on the longest of long shots. The odds of winning, about 1 in 176 million.
The odds are small, but you never know. What's a dollar? I'll do it.
You got to keep hope alive. You never know. What if?
So as long as people are, what happened to my money? As long as people are playing what if, let's take it another step. What if you win? Then what? Fox 23's Dante Carter is reporting live with some answers. Dante.
You're watching Fox 23 News at 10.
It is Mega Million Madness. The nation, you'd say it's in somewhat of a frenzy, right? Scrambling to buy what they hope will win them the record jackpot. For just $1, you can have a shot at winning $540 million. So we want to know, is it possible to beat the odds, or is it all just kind of dumb luck?
I want $5 Mega Millions.
They're buying in LA and they're buying in New York City as well as in Tulsa, Oklahoma.
All right, guys, wish me well. I got the winning ticket.
When no one won the midweek drawing, it changed the game. Size-wise, it went from this to this. $540 million, a new record. That's why they're lined up everywhere to play a game that is so stacked against any one individual. You have a 1 in 176 million chance of winning the jackpot, though everyone seems to have their own way of beating the odds.
Yeah, I got 5 tickets for tonight.
5 numbers in here and 1 on the bottom. Give me 20 quick picks on the Mega Million.
All that increases your chances by 0%. What you can do is stay away from lucky numbers like 3, 7, 11. Lots of people pick them. Stay away from too many numbers under 31. And try popular calendar dates like birthdays or anniversaries. Why not go high, like 44 or 51? And if you're one of the people thinking about diving into the official lottery pool, beware. The waters can be treacherous. To avoid pool peril, lawyers suggest you draft pool prenups. Have a game plan for if you win. Make a list of names and how much they contributed. Make copies of the tickets. In the end, winning comes down to dumb luck, but there are 540 million reasons to try.
On Fox 23 News right now.
Bankruptcy bombshell. American Airlines cuts now on the table. The size of the sacrifice coming into focus.
It would be only human to feel betrayed.
More than 2,000 Tulsa workers facing an uncertain future.
We will be fighting all the way.
Could there be an overnight solution to keep maintenance jobs here?
I don't think it is the beginning of the end.
Coping in Shakota. Students remembering a teacher who changed lives with a smile. Faulty birth control. Millions of pills recalled after a disturbing discovery. And the GOP frontrunner gets not 1, but 2 glitter bombs.
Breaking news, breaking weather, and your complete forecast in the first 10 minutes. This is Fox 23 News at 10.
Firefighters' keen sense of hearing, in fact, helped save that woman's life. Tonight, Captain John Stapleton and rookie Larry Jackson share their story of that rescue.
And the smoke was coming from the very center of the apartments. Him and I forced open the door. The smoke's too thick. If there's someone in there, we got to get to him.
The smoke, you probably see maybe a foot in front of your face. There was a lot of heat. First thing we met was couches and in tables and stuff, so there's a good possibility that there was someone in there. We checked the front room, there's nothing. We searched the kitchen, we couldn't find anything else. Then we made our way down the hallway. We was actually on our way out of that room, and he told me to stop. And he asked me if I could hear something.
And he says, Captain, it's just the steam of the firefighters upstairs. No, hang on, just be quiet for just a second.
I mean, I could hear people walking around upstairs and them spraying water, but I said, no, I don't hear anything other than what they're doing upstairs. He said, no, really listen. He said, I think I hear someone.
And then we were turning around to search a bathroom we saw on the way out, and all of a sudden I hear this little sound, growl, just a real low growl. Listened and heard it again, a little growl. And I said, Larry, there is somebody in here. We dropped to our knees and started feeling. We couldn't see anything now. She was between the closet and the bedroom.
We about missed her.
Larry took her by the arms, I took her by the legs.
She wasn't breathing very well on her own, so we started breathing for her.
And they were asking if they had a pulse, and I said, yeah, barely, just a little bit of pulse. It was a miracle, honest to God miracle, that we were able to hear that voice, that little growl. It's a fire. You got things banging, fire going, noises happening everywhere, and you can hear this little growl. That's a miracle. I got done, went back to my room and prayed and said, thank you, God. Thank you for helping us save someone tonight. My rookie, my only rookie, and I make a save. I'm proud of it.
And we are proud of all of you. Firefighters Jacob Younger and Rob Bunch are also credited in that rescue. The woman, we understand, is expected to be just fine. Investigators are still trying to figure out what caused that fire.
Murder confession and tight security surrounding these two suspects.
Now, drugs, yes, but a killing, I can't imagine it.
And new information about what may have been their motives as a survivor questions why he was a target.
Still racism in this country.
Tonight, the city's race relations under the microscope.
There's so many misconceptions and stereotypes, mistrust between races.
Prompting a visit from a national civil rights leader. We begin at 10 with continuing coverage of the deadly shootings that left 3 people dead, 2 others hurt, all of them African American.
Documents filed today say the suspects confessed to the Good Friday shootings. 19-year-old Jake England is believed to have shot 3 people. Police think 33-year-old Alvin Watts shot 2. Both remain in jail. Their bonds set at more than $9 million each.
Police have identified the people who were killed as Denier Fields, Bobby Clark, and William Allen. England and Watts reportedly shot them as they walked alone in a 3-mile area of North Tulsa. Tonight, our network reporters continuing to find out more information, examining race relations in Tulsa. Survivor shares his story of that unforgettable night.
But we do begin with Fox 23's Abby Alford, who is reporting live for us tonight. And Abby, what have you learned about the suspects and a possible motive?